Recording.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Sarah. So I have a video. I have a big decision to make, and I don't know what to do. So if anybody has any advice, it would be welcomed. I'm not gonna wait out like last night. I just lost it last night. I was so mad. I was like, oh, and I didn't have a chance to calm down, and I was just like, oh, I had to vent. I was so mad last night. So I'm sorry, but this is a lot better, calmer, happier, smilier video. I'm not gonna go off like that again. Not tonight. Anyways, not right now, I guess. Anyways, um, so most of you know that I've been wanting to do that mail out job where you um, reply to people's emails for the customer care. Um, because I think it'd be really fun, and I'm super good at typing, and I think it'd be better than being on the phones all the time and stuff like that. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. Gosh. Anyways, I don't know why I'm so, because I didn't get no sleep last night. So I went to bed super late because of that guy. Because I didn't make that dumb video, and anyways. So I've been wanting to do that for a while, and I kept looking because my manager said it was called Internet Customer Care. And I kept looking and didn't see it. I've been looking for over a year. And I found a position that said Customer Care Text Consultant. And so I asked my manager, I said, I think this is the job where you apply to the emails. But it says Customer Care Text Consultant, doesn't say Internet Customer Care. And he's like, no, that's not what you want. It's called Internet Customer Care. And I'm like, well, okay, well, I kept waiting and waiting. And so the other day I decided to email because I was curious. And I was like, gosh, I don't know why this job's not coming up. Like, this is weird. And my dad said, well, maybe people love it so much that they don't really give it up. And so I emailed this lady that my manager gave me an email. She said, oh, yeah, we are called the Customer Care Text Consultant. We changed our name. And I was like, what? Like, I could have applied months ago, Like, I didn't say that, but I was like, you have to be kidding me. So apparently they have been hiring, and I have seen the jobs. They just call it something else than my manager was calling it. And so she said she was hiring right now to put together a text consulting team, and that she could help me apply or I could apply. But you have to work full time, and you have to work in the building for at least 6 months. After 6 months, you can put your name on the home agent list, but it's really long. And she said some people have been waiting for a really long time. So it could be like a while before you go home. But right now I'm on the phones doing regional reservations, and I work at home. I just got to be a home agent like 3 or 4 months ago, I guess maybe it was. I don't know, not too long ago. Um, so I don't know what to do because it would cost me more money because I have to pay for the Moby again, and I'd have to deal with the Moby. I'm really worried about winter because January is coming, and I had a lot of problems last winter. And if it's right in the middle of training, I am screwed. Like if we get a bunch of snow and Moby calls and says, we can't come and get you because we canceled all of our rides before 9 a.m. Yes, yuck. So that I'm really worried about. But at the same time, like, I don't know. And so then I feel like if I don't apply, I'm being hypocritical because that's all I've been talking about. How I want to do this email job and why aren't they hiring and blah, 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 blah. And so I don't know what to do because part of me likes working at home, but part of me liked the building. And I felt really accomplished to be able to go to work with Pop and then come home and then be like, hey, we did it together. Like, we figured it out, And he didn't seem as hyper, but oh, my head hurts. Anyways, he didn't seem as hyper, but like it just he like it felt good to figure it out and to like work together and make it and stuff. But at the same time, it took all of my breaks to go potty and take him out would take like 15 minutes. And then my break was over. And right now, it's like I can hurry up and take him outside, and then, I can just listen to some music and hang out and break for a couple minutes and things like that. So there's advantages, I guess, and disadvantages to both. But I don't know what to do. My mom thinks that it's stupid to go back in the building because she thinks it'd be amazing to be a home agent because she thinks it'd be cool to work in her pajamas, which I've never even done. I think that's retarded. I'd never do that, but everyone's different, and I know people that do it, actually. So, yeah. Um, but my dad just always taught me that, like, the way you're dressed reflects your attitude, and he always said, like, if you work from home and you go to work in your pajamas, you're gonna be tired and lazy, and that's how you're gonna do your job. And um, I don't know if I just fed into it or whatever. I don't even know if it's true, but that's what I've kind of been taught, and so that's what I think of in my head. Like, I have to get dressed because I'm working. Pajamas are for like laying in bed and lounging around, and you're working, you're not lounging, and so I don't know. And so I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like I should apply, but I'm just the transportation's a freaking pain. So I really don't know what to do. And then, like, it sucks because, like, like I said, with the winter, it's gonna be a total pain. But I think I would like the job better. I asked my mom if it'd be easier, and she said she didn't know. But I think it would be easier to meet quota for me because I type fast. I don't even know if you have to meet a quota, but like in reservations, you're supposed to meet a goal, and it's hard because if people don't book, you can't force them to book, and so it's hard, And then I think that maybe I wouldn't have as many computer problems because you'd be using software differently, and it would interact a lot differently. Because now, like, JAWS doesn't work so great with the software, and I always have computer problems and stuff. Um, so I really don't know what to do. But like I said, if I don't apply, I feel hypocritical. But at the same time, it's like I don't know if I want to deal with all that transportation again because it's kind of nice to work from home, even though I didn't think I would like it. I kind of do a little bit. And then my mom said to apply and then pray, like if God wants me to do it, then he'll give me the job, and then if he doesn't want me to do it, then I wouldn't get the job. But I don't know if we're supposed to ask God like that. I know what's his name did in the Bible. I think his name is Gideon. I think the guy with the fleece, and I know he's in Judges. This guy with the fleece, and he said, like, God, if this is from you, make the ground wet and the fleece dry. And then he came back the other day and said, if this is from you, make the fleece wet and all the ground dry. And I don't know exactly what order it was in, but, and then God did each thing, and he was like, I know this is from God. So, I mean, I think, like, it's, people have done it in the Bible, so, I mean, it's been done. I just don't know. I've only done it once, which I don't want to go into, but I did do it once. And I felt like God answered it. But my thing is, if I pray and then I get the job, that doesn't necessarily mean that God was saying yes. God could be allowing it to happen and then still wanting you to make that decision. So just because you pray, God, give me this job if you want me to have it, if you get hired, that doesn't mean necessarily that God was just answering your prayer. I mean, God could be putting a path and you have to pick which way to go, or God could be answering your prayer and saying, okay, you prayed either way, and this is what I want you to do. So I don't know. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, if I was going with feelings and intuition, I feel like I should apply, and I feel like I would get the job. But that's my feelings, which aren't always the best thing to go on either. But like I said, I don't know if I want to deal with the transportation and
73.2 MB.
stuff.
8 minutes 55.89 seconds. Recording options menu button. 8 minutes 5. 7. 9 minutes 1.07 seconds.
I want to see how long my
Stop
video
recording
is, you stupid. Okay. Sorry, I talk to the computer all the time. It's so annoying. Yes, I talk to my Mac just as much, but not in the same way because I don't have as many problems as Windows. But, yeah. So, anyways, I don't know what to do. So, if anybody has any advice, that would be good. Respectful advice. Not stupid stuff or, oh my gosh, this is dumb. Like, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all. That I learned from my mom. So I learned from my dad that how we dress affects our attitude. And I learned from my mom that if you don't have something nice to say, keep your mouth shut. So, apparently they must have both taught me something because, yeah. So anyways, so respectfully, if you have an opinion, please let me know. I just don't know what to do. I'm so, like, torn right now. Like, I'm all over the place. I don't know what to do. And I'm curious, do you think we should do stuff like that? Like, should we tell God, like, if this is your will, do this. If this is your will, do that. Do you think we should be giving God, like, ultimatums like that? Like, what do you think on that, too? Like, I'm curious what people think on that. But anyways, if anybody has any opinions, let me know. And I will talk to you later.
Stop recording button.